Well, I will get into some illuminating and thought-provoking remarks, which you guys have come to expect from me. First of all, welcome to everybody. Welcome to the home office employees and their guests, as well as the Milwaukee branch office and their guests. In addition, we have some representatives of some of our branch offices. We have Wayne Messick and Matthew Payment from Birmingham. We have Kim Moody and April Niles from Charlotte. And we have the ever-present Brent Rice. And he really is based out of Phoenix, although he's here a lot. And we have from Pittsburgh, Christy Milken. And Fred Grant and his wife Susan. We also have everybody, I believe, from these branch offices, except for Wayne and Matt, brought guests. So I'd like to welcome all of our branch office guests and spouses, Sue, Ruth, and also Christy's guest, Jennifer. So welcome. And for those of you who don't know this, we're here to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Old Republic Surety Company. But I think today is much more than just a celebration of 30 years. It's a celebration of the contribution that a lot of people have made to the success of this company. Such past employees as Jerry Leach, Sam Pershaw, Dave Menzel, Laverne Backus, and others, and we're just building upon what they started back in 1986. We also have employees like Rick Johnson, wherever Rick is, and Joel Vandendriesche, who have been here since the very beginning. And as I told Joel back a couple years ago, what are you still doing here? We also have other employees like Wayne Messick, Nikki Howe, and Jane Tierney, who have contributed to our success, as well as employees like Emma Mayer and Kim Moody, who have just started with us last month. And all these people, past and present, have contributed with unequal dedication and hard work to make Old Republic Surety Company as successful it has been over these last 30 years. There's a number of stories that I could point out that illustrates the hard work. We opened a new office in Albany, New York this year with Colin Lingle, who reports to Mike Sanders. And I think Colin had been on the job maybe a day, and he got a lead on a new contract account and jumped in his car and drove about 4 miles and secured the account. We have guys like Joel Vandendriesche and Rick Rear, who put together the largest bond that Old Republic Surety Company has ever written in our history at about $38 million. And they did that. That's my wife doing all the clapping. Nobody else is. But they put together the largest bond we've ever done in the history of this company because they jumped on it, the opportunity right away. Rick Rear did a great job, and Joel supported him. And it's kind of hard work that everybody at Old Republic Surety Company does day in and day out. And I know there's a number of other examples. Again, I hate to say Mike Sanders again, but I'm going to have to. He and Kent Birmingham jumped on an opportunity right away. Excuse me, no, it was Chaz. Chaz and Mike jumped an opportunity. Chaz had been with us maybe a week or two, went down and visited the contractor with the agent, and the contractor was so impressed that they left about a 10 or 13 year relationship with an existing surety, and it's an outstanding account for us. So it's that kind of dedication, like I said, that brought us to where we are today. And you know, there's a number of other stories, but I'm sure that you guys want to get back to the drinking and eating, so I will skip all those stories and move on to the highlight of my remarks. If I can find them. Here we go. Yeah, seriously, it's the work ethic that everybody in this room, everybody in our field offices brings to Old Republic Surety Company, and it's a work ethic that you have to have, and you have to have every single day that sets us apart from every other surety company in the industry. And if you don't have this work ethic, You won't last very long, and there's a number of people that I could tell you about who didn't have that work ethic, but they're called former employees, so we won't talk about them. And I think our website has or had something alluding to the fact that we have a Midwest ethic. It's not a Midwest ethic, it's an Old Republic ethic. And Al Zakara, who's the chairman of the board and the head dude, I report to him, he has a saying where everybody is pushing or pulling, nobody's riding. And that's the kind of work ethic that we have at Old Republic Surety. So I just wanted to thank you guys for your contribution to the success of Old Republic Surety Company over the last 30 years. Yeah, a couple more things. I wish I could take credit for this, but I can't, and I won't. But it was brought to my attention a couple years ago that we really ought to consider having a marketing person on board. And I really didn't understand the need for a marketing person because, a marketing person, they don't know anything about surety. How's that going to help us? But thank God it wasn't my decision, like I said. But we interviewed a bunch of people, and we were, God, lucky enough to have Tracy Catalano come on board because she's done a tremendous job. And sure, applaud for her. This party was her brainstorm, her child. She took this idea that she had to do something big for our 30th anniversary celebration and put together this. I know that she put a tremendous amount of work in not only this night, but in the whole week leading up to this. I'm sure that you guys have seen the Name That Tune contest or trivia contest, the bag. She's just a tremendous job. But she couldn't do it alone, believe it or not. She had help from Jen, Julie, Lori, and Debbie from the home office, as well as Shar from the Milwaukee branch. So you guys, great job. Thank you. Wait, there's more. Yeah, that's my wife, too. And if you feel the urge to thank me, don't. Please, don't. I really don't do much, as my wife and kids and probably a lot of people in the home office will attest to. I sit around all day and play solitaire. If you ever play solitaire and you see APP on the initials on the top 10, that's me. I have a lot of practice. And plus, we really all know who's in charge. Jane. But thank you guys. I don't deserve any thanks. So if you want to thank anybody, thank yourselves or turn to the person next to you who's standing or sitting and thank them because you guys are responsible for this evening and for what we do as Old Republic. So thank you. And one final comment. I hope everybody has a lot of fun. But remember, if you have too much fun, we will arrange for transportation back to your home at no cost to you. So have a good time and be careful. Thank you.